What is up, everybody? Back with some more prize pick player props. I got 4 picks for you guys today. Once again, it's going to be for some college football. We swept again, well, technically yesterday was a sweep, but it was only 2 plays. There's only 1 slip yesterday, so we are 6-0 in our last 2 days on our free picks. We have been doing really good on our free picks. Hopefully we can keep this this little streak going. 6-0 in 2 days is not too bad. I definitely can't complain with that. So let's hope we can keep the ball rolling here, guys. If you guys haven't signed up for VIP, go do so right now. Go sign up through our Patreon. It is $25 a month. You get every single play that we post. We've been posting 6-mans. We got a 6-man for college football today already posted. If you don't want to sign up through Patreon and you just want to get like a little free trial through one of our connected apps, you can sign up through our Underdog code. Sign up through Underdog code Fantasy Aces. You'll get a deposit match up to $500 and you'll get a month of VIP. Or you can sign up through Parlay Play. That's the other one that we're doing a little special on. Parlay Play, we're giving you 2 months of VIP for signing up for Parlay Play. It is also code Fantasy Aces. Both of those will be down in the description, and just let me know once you sign up with them and I will get you your month or your 2 months of VIP for free. Go do that. You can also use Sleeper or HOTSTREAK, but we're not running any specials. It'll just be 1 month, so make sure you guys take advantage of those. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks for today, guys. I got 4 picks. Like I said, our first pick is going to be over here on Prize Picks. It's going to be UGA. We're going with Georgia's quarterback, Carson Beck. It is 14% off. You're getting 40 yards for free right here. I thought they were doing like -5 yards for every 1K likes they got on a post or something, but I'm not sure if that's exactly how that went down. But that's what I was told in the Discord. But I need to start getting back on Twitter and posting there too, I guess. But yeah, guys. So taking our man Carson Beck. I am a Kentucky fan. Kentucky is my college football team, and I will say, my heart tells me I want Kentucky to win, but realistically, Carson's probably going to get 230 passing yards. He's hit this every single game on the season. Like I said, discounted by 40, and his lowest this season has been 269 passing yards, and that was against South Carolina. Kentucky does have a good defense, but their defense is better against the run than they are the passing game. So I think if Georgia's going to establish any type of offense here, it's more than likely going to be the passing game, in my opinion. But Kentucky's 19th in the country in passing. I mean, in rushing yards or rushing defense, and they're 144th in the pass. So I think Carson Beck's going to have at least 231 yards a day. So I got to lock this one in. I got to go with my brain and not my heart. But got Carson Beck here. His original line you can see was 271. So there's no point in even pulling it up over here on Underdog, because I was going to compare lines. But for that one, no point in looking it up. We will pull up Carson Beck over here on Outlier.bet. Let's see what he's got. I'm sure they got him at over 269 or something. Let's see. Over 269 passing yards. I'm going to change this, see if I can change the alternate line. So over 224. That's what we're going to go with. It's the closest one. Over 224, you can see -390. So pretty dang there's a pretty dang good chance that Carson's going to go over that 230. And then you can see right here his lowest game on the season in the first 5 games, 269, green in all 5 of them. So like this play, gotta like it in Carson Beck. Gotta take advantage of the discounts that Prize Picks gives you. So like that play a lot. Our next one's going to be for our man Ewers. Right here is we're not going to be taking him over the passing yards, but we're going to be taking him over fantasy score. So I like the 22.5. We got him in 22.5. He did get bumped a point. That point can make a big difference. It kind of sucks that he got bumped. Let's see what he is over here on Underdog first. So Ewers, they have him at 22.5 fantasy points. All right, so the slip we played, and let me see if I can pull it up over here in Discord without showing our 6-man and our other play. So I'm gonna pull this up over here. You can see right here we have Carson Beck. I'm trying not to give up all my VIP plays in the video, but you can see here we got Carson Beck and then Ewers, locked in Ewers at 22.5 fantasy. So we did get him there. He got bumped on Prize Picks, as you can see, I guess because the Discord took him over, or maybe that's part of it. But anyway, he is still 22.5 on Underdog, so you are getting a little bit better value here on Underdog. This is the slip we played on Prize Picks. You don't have to play our exact slips. You can take these props and make whatever slips you want to play and do it that way. But we have Ewers over 22.5 fantasy score. Pretty sure they don't have Ewers over here on Outlier.bet. We will check though. Fairly certain there's no fantasy. Nah, there's no fantasy points here. But locked him in over 22.5. So looking at our man Ewers, it's going to be a shootout game like it is every year. And Ewers has hit this in 4 of his 5 games on the season. He had 28 fantasy points against Alabama, which obviously you know Bama's going to have a good defense. They're pretty dang good every year. But anyway, it's supposed to be a 60-point total for this game, and I like this play a lot. So locking in our man Quinn Ewers over the 22.5 fantasy score. If I was going to play this, I would just go ahead and play it on 22.5 on Underdog. There's another reason, another prime reason to sign up for Underdog using code ACES. Do it now. Code Fantasy Aces. I mean, links down in the description. $500 deposit match, so you can get $500 for free, guys. Take advantage of that. I know most people probably have Underdog by now, but if you don't, this is one reason to do that, because you can go in between these apps and you can get better value on different apps. And in the long run, it makes up a lot of money when you know props will hook a lot. So you'll miss by half a point, and the half a point makes a big difference. So taking in Ewers 22.5. Next pick, we actually got locked in over here on Underdog because it has better value as well. And our first pick is going to be for our man Chandler Morris, taking him over 32.5 rushing yards. So we'll see what he is over here on Prizepicks. So Chandler Morris, so they got him at 34.5 on Prizepicks, and then it is 32, or it was 32.5 over here on Underdog, and I wish it would not. So 32.5 rushing yards over here on Underdog. You can see there, getting better value on Underdog for this play as well. So looking at Morris, he has 235 rushing yards in 5 games on the season. That's 47 yards per game on average. Playing against Iowa State, they gave up 57 yards to the quarterback from Ohio, Rourke, and then they gave up 37 last week to Gabriel. So they have a lot of trouble containing the quarterback on the run, and I think that our man Morris is going to have a big game here today through both the air and the feet. So I think he's going to get over this 32.5 rushing yards. Going to be locking this one in myself, so let's go ahead and look him up over here on outlier.bet. See what the percentages are showing for us. So looking at right here, Chandler Morris over 31.5, 53% chance, minus 115. Obviously, the charts probably aren't going to be exactly what we want, but you can see 5 games on the season. He's hit the 405. He did miss that one by 2.5. Like this play a lot. Chandler Morris locking him in over the 32.5 rushing yards. So last pick of the day. This is our play of the day, our favorite pick. It's going to be over on Underdog as well. I'm going to check it on Prizepicks here again just to see if it's still where it was, but it's Brady Cook. We're going to be taking him over. We have him at 19.05. Yeah, 19.05 fantasy. So you can see here it's 22.5 on Prizepicks. You're getting 3-point difference if you take him over on the Underdog over here. So let's go ahead and pull him up. Brady Cook. It's going to lag again, of course. So taking Brady Cook. They have him at 19.05 fantasy points. Still, the value here is just so much better on Underdog. Gotta lock this one in. This is the way we played it. We did Chandler Morris and Brady Cook in a slip, and then we did Ewers and Carson Beck in a slip. So these two and then these two. That's the way we split it up. You don't have to play it that way. You can do a 4-man if you want. It's totally up to you. Obviously, you can't play this Carson Beck play on Underdog unless you take his original line. But taking our man Brady Cook, our play of the day. So looking at Cook, this line's 3.5 points over on Prizepicks. The 19 is honestly is pretty dang low. This game has a 63-point total, and Cook has hit this in 4 straight games. So this is a play of the day. I think this one's going to cash pretty dang easy. I don't even know why I'm pulling them up over here on Outlier, because it's definitely not going to show fantasy points. We've already established that. But anyway, let's see where passing touchdowns are. Maybe that'll help us look at things. So over 1.5, 65% chance that he goes over, gets at least two passing TDs, minus 186. So good odds there. If he gets 2 passing TDs, that's an automatic 8 points right there. So I'm fairly certain this is going to cash for us, and I like this play a whole lot. So those are going to be our 4 plays. Forgive me for the struggling that I did trying to talk about that last play. Look at the Chandler Morris play. Got a little tongue-tied there. Had a little bit of a brain fart. But these are our 4 plays. Carson Beck and Ewers are the 2 that we took on Prizepicks. And then, like I said, Morris and Cook on Underdog. But looking at the value here, even with Ewers, you are getting better value now over on Underdog than you were on Prizepicks. So I would consider locking it in there if that 1 point can make a difference. I mean, that 1 point's not as big as it could be. I like to play with Ewers anyway, so if you want to risk it on Prizepicks, you still can. I don't think that's a bad play at all. As you saw yesterday with Kansas State quarterback, he ended up with, it wasn't looking good. He had like 6 or something starting or at the halftime, and then the second half he just came back and smashed it, and he ended up barely cashing. I think he had like 23.5 is what he had. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. So yeah, so you can see we had Will Howard over the 21.5 fantasy score, and then it ended up getting bumped to 23.5, or I think it went back down from 23.5 to 23 before I finished the video yesterday. But still at 23, it was that 1.5 was. It seemed like it was a lot. And he did end up cashing both of them. He smashed this one, but the 23.5 bump he barely beat. So that's what I'm telling you guys. It can make a difference at one point, but I still like it at 23.5 if you do want to lock it in on Prizepicks. So those are our 4 plays of the day. Hopefully we can go 4-0 today and cash them for you guys. But once again, if you guys haven't signed up with Underdog, use our code Fantasy Aces or Parlay Play, whichever one you don't have. We still offer Sleeper and HOTSTREAK as well. All of our stuff are going to be down in the description. And then if you guys want to sign up through Patreon, go do it right here. Links in the description as well. So hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to join the free Discord server, and I'll see y'all in the next video.